Assalamu alaikum and hello for everyone. This is our group project and we are group 2 in Malaysian studies and those are my group members.
For my part of the video, I will be discussing the introduction. Malaysia is renowned for its richly diverse population encompassing Malays, Chinese, Indians, and various other ethnic groups. This diversity has given rise to a plural society where multiple ethnicities peacefully coexist under unified governmental administration embedded in Malaysian culture. Is the principle of Mohibba, promoting the acceptance and celebration of differences among individuals. This cultural ethos has forged a distinctive and enthralling landscape where people can embrace diverse identities and traditions without the pressure to conform to a singular national identity. Malaysia's intricate journey towards a plural society is characterized by its responses to challenges, pursuit of equitable economic benefits, and defense of community rights. With an understanding of the complexities and dynamics of Malaysia's diverse population and historical narrative, one can gain a profound appreciation for the captivating nature.
Everyone, my name is Bagas Koro, and I'm going to explain about the communist threats during the formation of Malaysia. The communist movement in Malaysia first began in 1920s when trade unions and workers' movement emerged at the time. The communists moved by spreading communism to youth, workers, and students. In the 1930s, the Malay Communist Party, or PKM, was founded with the greater goal to fight the British colonialization and establish a state with a socialist communist ideas. Besides that, the Malaysia and British colonial government were fight against the communists, and there was a war named the First Malay Emergency in the 1948 until the 1960 between the British colonial and Malay Communism Party. After the end of the First Malay Emergency, the Communist Party still existed, hence the Second Malaya Emergency that happened in the 1969 until the 1989. This emergency ended with an agreement of peace in Hatay, Thailand. Next, I'm going to explain about the giving independence to Sabah, Sarawak, Brunei, and Singapore. In the process of consolidating Malaysia's territory, there are 5 regions that dominate in Southeast Asia as a single political entity. There are the Federation of Malaysia and Brunei, and Singapore, Sabah, and Sarawak were colonized by British. Moved to Singapore first, after gaining its independence from the British in the 1957, Singapore was originally still part of Malaysia. However, due to the political tension and ethnic, Singapore eventually separated from Malaysia in the 1965 and became an independent country. Second, Brunei. After gaining its independence from British, Brunei had a political differences and its invitation to enter Malaysia received from resistance from the Brunei people at the time. Therefore, Brunei chose to become an independent country, same as Singapore. The last is Sabah and Sarawak. With the result of Chabolt Commission, both Sabah and Sarawak earned their rights from the British to join Malaysia.
For this part, it is the sharing of economic benefits of the Union. Malaysia's formation marked a significant turning point in Southeast Asian history as diverse regions and ethnic groups came together under the leadership of Sultan Tunku Abdul Rahman ibn Marum Abdul Hamid to form a united nation. This union, comprising Brunei, Malaya, Sabah, Sarawak, and Singapore, not only fostered a sense of national cohesion, but also promised economic benefits for each constituent nation. The impact of Malaysia's formation on its economy has been profound, shaping the country's development and prosperity. Malaysia's economic journey has been remarkable, characterized by a transition to contemporary growth, as you can see in the table. During this period, Singapore enjoyed strategic advantages owing to its geographical location, strategically positioned between the Malay archipelago, China, and Europe. This geographic advantage facilitated trade and commerce, contributing to both Singapore and the broader Malaysian economy.
Hi, I'm Chaya Bin, and my focus is on defending Bumiputra rights in Sabah and Sarawak. Traditionally, Bumiputra refers to Malays, but regional differences bring challenges for diverse backgrounds. In the Malaysian Peninsula, having one Islamic Malay parents qualifies for Bumiputra status. Sabah recognizes native-born or those with the father in Sabah, while Sarawak requires both parents to be indigenous. Despite 2022 constitutional amendment, Sabah and Sarawak still face challenges. Number 1. Ethnic minorities overlooked. Despite Bumiputra policies, ethnic minorities in Sabah and Sarawak face high poverty rates. Number 2 is problem of employment and job seeking. 2009 statistics reveal lower Bumiputra employment in federal departments in Sabah and Sarawak. To address these issues and defend Bumiputra rights, first have to enhance educational systems. These educational systems is including financial support through scholarships and expanding educational opportunities and improving quality. Second is job creating and economic support. Initiating project and economic support and implementing policies to enhance the local economy and support small businesses. Effective protection involves community engagement, awareness, and continuous efforts. Respecting Bumiputra opinions and providing equitable opportunities will foster integration and fair community growth. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today we are talking about something crucial, protecting Bumiputra rights in Malaysia. So, who are Bumiputra? They are Malaysian indigenous to the land, including Malay, Oregon Asli, and native from Sabah and Sarawak. Fast forward to the 1971, the new economic policy came into play. It aimed to bridge economic gaps by boosting the Bumiputra's education, employment, and business opportunities. The Malaysian government is committed to a long-term effort for indigenous community rights, striving for a fair and inclusive society through balanced development. Now, the Article 153, the Malaysian Constitution, steps in. It assigned Dayang di Pertuan Agong the duty of safeguarding Malay, Sabah, Sarawak native, and others. This involves major like quota for civil service, scholarship, and public education. However, the Article 153 isn't without critics. They argue about ethnic disparities and favorism, sparking debate of meritocracy, equality, and the article relevance. On the flip side, supporters say Article 153 uphold colonial area law, protecting indigenous groups, district government action aligned with requirements fixing past economic disparities. In conclusion, protecting Bumiputra rights involve navigating historical policies and constitutional duties. The ongoing debate highlights the delicate balance needed between preserving culture and building an inclusive society. Thank you. As we delve into the historic journey, we'll uncover the pivotal role played by the Cobbold Commission and the Intergovernmental Committee in shaping the destiny of Malaysia. The Cobbold Commission, set up in 1962, played a vital role. It analyzed thought in North Borneo and Sarawak, navigating dynamic between the British Malayan administration and locals. The turning point was the 1963 the Cobbold Commission report is not only signaled at the consensus of for Malaysia creation, but also provided crucial insight and into local aspiration. The Intergovernmental Committee was pivotal, ensuring a peaceful path of Malaysia formation. Their collective effort achieved political unity, meeting diverse goals. The diplomatic journey reflects Malaysia's early formation, highlighting the importance of diplomacy, collaboration, and public engagement. In summary, the strategic role of Intergovernmental Committee underscored the significance of collaboration in shaping Malaysia's early destiny. Thank you for your time.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Nahar bin Judeh. I'm going to talk about Cobbold Commission. It is also called the Federation of Malaysia Agreement in 1963. It is established in 1962 by the British government, chaired by Lord Cobbold. The other four members are two representatives from Malaya government are Dato' Encho Muhammad Ghazali bin Shafi'i and Wong Po Ni. And the other two members representative from the British government are Sir Anthony Apple and Sir David Wetherston. The purpose of this commission is to determine the feeling about creating a new federation with Sabah, Sarawak, Brunei, and Singapore. It is also evaluate support for Malaysians' creation. It is focused on public feeling through meeting, interview, and note taken. The finding of the report in 1963 was 1/3 of people agree, 1/3 agree but in some conditions and some requirements, and 1/3 agree but after Merdeka. On September 16th, 1963, Malaya joined Sabah and Sarawak. It is the birth of the Federation of Malaysia, and we cannot forget about Tunku Muhammad, the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, who paved and made the way easy for Malaysians' creation. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello everyone, my name is Chen Angyu. The Consultative Council for Ethnic Solidarity is an initiative that promotes understanding, respect, and cooperation among different ethnic communities in a pluralistic society. As the country becomes increasingly multicultural, the need for such committees becomes increasingly important. They serve as platforms for dialogue, conflict resolution, and policy recommendations to ensure that racial harmony is not just an ideal but a reality. Today, we will discuss the role, function, and significance of GPPK in promoting racial unity. Racial discord is a historical challenge affecting societies around the world. It stems from deep-rooted biases, misunderstandings, and systemic inequalities that can lead to tensions and conflict. To address these issues, the Ethnic Solidarity Consultative Committee was established and included representatives from different racial and ethnic groups, governments, agents, non-governmental organizations, and other stakeholders. The aim is to create a strict approach to addressing issues of race, promoting understanding, and finding common ground. The first is to promote dialogue. JPPK's function is to promote open and honest dialogue among different racial groups by providing a safe space for discussion. It allows individuals to express their concerns, share experiences, and listen to others' perspectives. This exchange of ideas is critical to building mutual respect and empathy. The second is conflict resolution. The Commission also acts as a mediator in racial tensions. By intervening, JPPK can help de-escalate conflicts by providing a neutral basis for negotiations and understanding, thereby preventing disputes from escalating into violence or civil unrest. The third one is the policy recommendations. By analyzing racial issues and their root causes, JPPK can provide informed recommendations to governments and agents. It can recommend policy changes, reforms, or implement programs designed to reduce racial inequality and discrimination. The importance of the ethnic Sociality Consultative Council lies in its potential to affect social change. By proactively addressing issues of race, the Commission can play a key role in preventing discrimination and fostering a sense of belonging among all members of the society.
Now I will talk about Singapore referendum. First point that we have here is the referendum and marriage receipt. The 1962 Singapore National Referendum underscored effort to merge with Malaya, Sabah, and Sarawak to form Malaysia. Led by Lee Kuan Yew's Better for Marriage talks, it aims to secure Singapore's access to Commonwealth and hinterlands. Immense regional communities influence, and they believe that independent survival was inviolable. The merger was seen as pivotal for Singapore's independence and economy prospect. Second point, what we talk about is the challenges and the solution. Despite the proclamation of union, political differences and economic disputes marred the union with Malaysia. The pursuit of a fair non-communal society within Malaysia faced obstacles. Within less than 23 months, Singapore's separation from Malaysia was inevitable due to the disparity and disagreement. The third point that we have is continued pursuit and legacy. Despite disintegration, Singapore has continued its pursuit of just and national prosperity. The separation marked a new phase in Singapore's journey, as it continues to be one of the best countries.
To conclude our video, Malaysia serves as a paradigm of a plural society, shaped by its historical events, challenges, and economic changes, from the Malayan crisis to the advocacy for the rights of the Bumiputera community in Sabah and Sarawak. Malaysia has confronted obstacles that have played a significant role in shaping it as a nation marked by diversity. The threat and impact of communism during the Malayan crisis prompted the implementation of emergency regulations, which, though restricting freedoms, ultimately quelled the insurgency. Reflecting on Malaysia's journey allows us to glean valuable lessons from its experiences, encouraging us to strive for societies where diversity is not only acknowledged but celebrated, and unity is fostered through understanding, empathy, and acceptance.